If you've been arrested, damaged, or counted, call the experienced attorneys at Jace Gideon and Pincer. Our lawyers specialize in Azorius law and will fight to give you the justice you deserve. Call 1-800-296-7487 for a free consultation. Even if you've manned a vehicle while hydroblasting, our attorneys are on the stack 24 hours a day.
Goblin, fairy, soldier, or mirror, call Jace, Gideon, and Venseer.
Jace Gideon and Venseer. Call today.
Hey everybody, it's me, it's League, and thank you to Chris at Carousel Games. We're going off to throw another thing into the fire. And I'm Chimpskey and Shirazman. Thank you for joining me nice and early, my friends. We've got 18 lands. This is all bounce all the time. I was thinking of calling it Ninja Bounce House. Had a theory. I was tweaking. I had a really slow day at work yesterday, and I just kept thinking about the cadence of the turn. You know, the whole, when you're focused on blue, the ponder, the preordain, I was like, can I even speed that up even more? So nothing new as far as like some of my past attempts at these sorts of strategies. But the theory was that instead of clogging, I know they're great cards. Don't get me started. I love preordain and all those. But instead of that always being a mainstay, I was like, what if I could somehow get those 8 ninjas in and just make it all about ninjas and just evasion and bounce and stuff. So what I came up with is this, and I've been winning a lot with it. So we'll see how it does today. I don't know. We've got 18 basics, and then we've got Ornithopters, 4 walkers. And again, if you're new to propaganda, this blocks ninja, this blocks fairies, cannon fodder later, ninjas turn 1, or I mean, yeah, turn 2 I should say. Turn 2 ninja here, turn 1 ninja here. It's not, I shouldn't say turn 1, they're always turn 2. We're not playing with moxes or anything. I'm running all 4 Dispel. I like Slither Blade here. I messed around with Gingerbrute, even the Vidalcan package with maybe some artifact lands. Didn't want to go that route. You'll see why in a sec. 4 Vapor Snags, 4 Snaps. I'm running all 4 Smoke Shrouds. And what I like about this, it's like Blue's Rancor. If they counter it, great. And one of the other cool things, this drawback, if you're not naturally hitting and you have to discard something, throwing this out is awesome. It's fun to put this on an Ornithopter, attack, turn it into this, which turns into a 3/2 flyer. Because this just comes back and targets it. I get a little nervous when I think about this list because there are only 8 ninjas in it, but it's been seeming to work. So I'm just going to throw it into the fire as we like to do, and we'll go from there. We also have Snap and 4 counterspells. You can definitely get in those games where you've got the ninja advantage and you just sit back on one of these and you win. And Withdraw. This is a often forgotten card in Pauper, and I think it finds a home here. I was thinking of moving Curfew's main, also Mistblade Shinobi. If you could bring that up in chat, I'd appreciate it. That ninjutsu's for 1 and it bounces a creature, but there's not much to do after you do that. And I was going back and forth. I had 2 in here. I switched them for withdraws because you can target your opponents. Let's say they have a Gurmag Angler. You bounce their Angler, and you can also bounce your own like Moon Circuit Hacker and not pay the 1. You can switch these up. It's a really nice little trick. Or in tough matchups, which I found out, I was playing a fan of the show, and it was the only time it lost yesterday was to Stompy, and this let me get really close though, but they ended up having the vines at the end of the turn there. So anyway, we've got 4 Curfew. This might seem like overkill, but obviously hexproof could be a problem, and we want to, and this adds for some fun shenanigans when you want to take out some bounce but not all. 4 Hydroblast, 3 Witness Protection. Sometimes bouncing isn't in the cards and you want to do that. 3 Gut Shot and 1 Echoing Truth if anything slips through the cracks here. So AZ and 2K, yes. So we'll see how we do. As long as I get a ninja in my opener and going first, it's pretty damn strong little list. So we'll see how things go. Thanks for joining me, Shiraz, Chimpskey, AZ and 2K2. All right. Oh, hey, we're going fast. Here we go. Boop. Got to get our passports today for our big Europe trip in about a year from now. All right, we'll drop this out here. We will say yes, and let's just see. We don't like this. We'll mulligan this. I knew this was going to happen. I haven't had hands like these in a while, but I think I throw this back too, right? I mean, we do have a 1-turn Thopter, but I want to see a ninja. Now we got a ninja and nothing else, but we're kind of stuck keeping at this point, so I've got to throw 2 cards back. Yikes, I want to keep my... I'll throw out one of these, and say done. About the worst way we could have started. Double mulligan, and everything's fighting us, but we'll see if we can get there. All right, let's go. That's when you obviously want a Ornithopter or a Phyrexian Walker there, but oh well. Hiya! Here we go. Let's get a land. I hate having a hard cast a moon circuit, but I'll do it. Yep, it's it knows I'm online, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, this thing was. I was just going bonkers with this list for the last 24 hours. So of course it's the first hand, first round out. We're gonna stumble, but maybe our opponent is too here. Oh, we're just going all around Europe. Both boys are going to be seniors, one in college, one in high school, and at the end, a year from now, they'll be done. And so we're just going to do a long-awaited trip. Got some friends to see on the Isle of Man, and then we've got a few friends throughout Europe. Maybe I'll bump into some of you. Who knows? But I apologize for the deck here, guys. This is a really crappy way to start a league, but we should get there. This is just typical burn. At least it'll be fast. I played Blackburn twice, or the Rakdos burn, and was able to beat it. It was very close. I just want to show you guys the potential here. It's pretty hard to have potential when you got one island and none of your stuff showed up. I guess it did. It's just we molded away, getting a bit greedy. But yeah, we're still in the planning stages, so if you you Europeans out there, if there's must-sees or stuff that isn't too touristy, let us know. I don't think we can get there with this hand. At least we can block, though. Slither Blade gets the nod slightly over Gingerbrute in that we usually want to be using our mana to full extent here. Yeah, we're definitely going to game 2 with a L in game 1. Doesn't feel as bad losing a burn though, because burn can get there against anything if you hiccup at all or they have the nuts, right? So it's almost like I feel like we used up our bad draw for the day, and on a matchup we might lose in the first anyway. So, and there we go. Any spell, we're dead. We don't have any life gain. I'm just gonna write the L now. Oh yeah, the TT. Yeah, I know that's like the most deadly race of all. Yeah, my buddy's from the States and moved there a while back, and just a full-on citizen now. So, and the Slither Blade's got that nice little upside too of having that ability. Wow, they must have it. I don't know why I'm still playing this game 1. Yep, here we go. That was a little weird sequencing. Okay, well now we're obviously bringing in Hydroblasts. I'll lose a withdraw. Like Vapor Snag, I like that. Probably lose 2 of these. And yeah, let's try that. Dispel and Counterspell. Where were you? Where were my islands? Where was anything? It was all in my opening hand, but there were no ninjas. I don't know, maybe I got a little too greedy with that hand. Yes, we want to play first. All right, I'll keep this. Open this up. Thought about playing mutagenics too, but we'll see. And here we go. All right, we'll drop here and here and have 2 targets for the moon circuit. Probably keep those vapor snags for thermal alchemists. Don't want to really be making blood tokens and losing a life every time. Oh, cool. So now we got infinite blockers unless they want to waste good removal. And I won't bounce that. I'll try to save that for something relevant. All right, let's go get a creature. I'll attack with both in case some... Nah, I'll just do that. We'll rock like this. Hopefully we get an island out of this deal. Pay here. Go here. Come on, give me an island. And they always yield. Yes. Okay. It's fighting us. Now bounce might be relevant. Might even consider bouncing our own guy to return it to draw, but with all these vapor snags, I don't mind really pitching them. All right. Really want a Shroud to show up. Actually, who am I kidding? We want an island to show up. So Ornithopter's keeping things back. All right, here we go. Yeah, a bit wobbly, isn't it? Just attack with the 1 for now. Keep this coming in. Boop, boop, boop. Come on now. Let's go. Always yes, always yield. Yeah, I'll definitely have to drop by Italy and or a few other places in Europe and see if there's some Pauper scene. Can't make it about that, but maybe one day. Be cool if we can time it right for that big event that they've got there. I'm sure the wife would love that. Be like, you guys go get lost. Aaron and I are gonna. That's half the family. We're gonna play Pauper in Italy. So their turn to get mana screwed. Hey, there is justice in the world. All right. It feels crazy doing this against myself, but I'm considering Vapor Snagging my own dude here, which I think I'm going to do. Let's do this. Not the prettiest play, but whatever. I'll attack with everything. Yeah, just in case they've got super removal. Okay, they do the double block. Now I could just V-snag that. With 1 mana, I don't mind returning these. Let's do this here. I really dislike being this naked, though, against a burn deck, but it would be nice to have that spell back, but oh well. Alrighty, that is destroyed. That is returned. We draw a card, and then we get burned. Bonk. Yes. There's our land showing up here. Alrighty. This is another reason why I like to play all 4 Shrouds. Even on an Ornithopter, they keep fairies at bay and some good stuff there. If you've got really like awesome advice as far as the whole European thing, email them at paupergena@gmail.com. I'd greatly appreciate it because I'm not remotely going to be able to read back in this little chat and stuff because it is quite a ways from now. It's about a year out. Probably more like 13 months because they're just finishing school now. Well, if this has taught us anything, it's Ornithopters are good blockers if they don't turn on ninjas all the time. Okay, we're feeling pretty comfy now. I'd rather him be doing this stuff, so I'm just going to bounce this, even though it's kind of a 1-for-1 damage when it comes back in and he gets to draw some more stuff. But I'd much prefer tying up his turn doing that. So let's attack. Sit back on this. I got to pitch the blade unless we draw a land here. Another reason to run 18 and the 4 Shrouds is because at this stage of the game, this is when we want to be doing that. All right, so we counter this. I'd much rather this be life-threatening counter here, but it's pretty much our only meat on the board here, unless we want to drop that Slither Blade. Yes, and we'll get rid of this. We'll drop here. Oops, sorry about that. Here we go. My son, Aaron, is crazy World War II aficionado. He practically do a TED Talk on everything. Yeah, a really, really good history teacher, so he's been having a very good time doing that. I don't know if that's worth countering or not. Not. We still have to respect all the burn that hasn't been pointed at us yet. Hey, does that go or don't I? If I kill that... Don't really have much of a move after that, though. I'll try it. Haven't been up against pure burn yet. Like I said, probably got about, I don't know, right around 20 matches with this thing so far. Just been having a hell of a good time. Oh, why can't this be deep hours? Come on now. Dispel. Sometimes not the greatest card against burn. A lot of times they have sorcery-based stuff, but it feels very good against other blasts and fire blast in particular. Okay, I like how he's using this on little stuff. There's all the guys we returned. Come on, Smoke Shroud. Any day now. Would be very nice. Gotta remember to keep an island in hand just in case I can turn on that hacker. Speaking of turn on them on, let's see what we can get here. Rock here. Boop. I wish Deep Hours would join the party and not just the hackers. Come on. Let's get something relevant. Yes. Okay. This stage of the game, it might be good enough. Let's do that because we can block. We'll hold the Ornithopter back in case he wants to do some strange attack. Till then, we'll chill. Game 1 was embarrassing draws. Martyr of Ash. Well, you can't really do much about that. Okay. Let's V-snag this. Yeah, let's attack. Should we go with both? I don't know. He's probably going to nix the team anyway. We'll see what we can do. Maybe it'll be a blast of that we can target that you-know-who. All right, let's do here. We'll return. Should we return that? Maybe we should return this guy. Save our team, huh? I'll try here for maximum damage. Maybe it'll be relevant. Come on, get a little more lucky than we've been getting. Lightning bolt. No. Well, that doesn't help. But flyers will be nice, especially against Martyr. And I'll keep that Walker back to just pitch. Nerve-wracking. It's got to have it. That's symbolized by a huge attack here. Yep. Might as well, right? Block, block. Watch, he's got Electrickery instead. We just lose our whole team with this play. Of course, having just shown Dispel, maybe they'll think better of it. I don't know. Come on, next the team. Let's go. At least we can attack all out here. Is he going to blow it up? Doesn't have to do too much, does he? Bonk. What are we revealing here? Double Fire Blast. Good to know. Come on, top deck, Deep Hours. Let's go. Deep Hours. All right. Well, at least we got a little defense. Just need some offense. Let's see. We've got 2 Circuit Hackers in the yard and 1 Deep Hours. Drawn dead now. Rift Bolt. And away we go. Oh, come on, deck. Help me out here. I'll let this ride. Those 2 Fire Blasts staring us down. Gotta stay respectful. Oh, wow. Look at that. Suggests he's got another Martyr of Ash in hand. Ninja Lux. Yeah, I need a better name. Did they play a land this turn? Yes, they did. Oh, that's a 2-for-1, so I want to stop that from happening. If it was just killing the Thopter, that's one thing. Okay. Well, we know what the last 2 cards are. Problem is, it's almost enough to kill us. Now watch, we draw it into now when we didn't drop the Walker. Like, son of a gun. All right. They are at 4. think they're a bit afraid of what we might be able to do here. So maybe one of these has a Fireblast on its name. Who knows? Keep that mystery island back. Oh, there we go. One more mountain and he's got us. That's a scary thought. I didn't see that, Pauper Tim. Is this a dad joke coming my way? I'm trying to focus on not getting destroyed here at game 1, because round 1 we sure did. What are they debating here? They've got 2 Fireblasts. Or did they double reveal and I'm seeing the same part? I don't think so. I know, that's what I thought in Chimpskey. Hey, Captain. Probably catching us right at our first game and probably our first loss. We had a disaster, and it's continuing. 1 mountain and our opponent's got us. Obviously, they don't want to trip those blood tokens with the win on the stack there. We can just feign that we have some sort of answer here. But I'd like to be in our opponent's position right now. Just about any card helps them, even a mountain. So it's dire straits here, that's for sure. God, tic-tac-toe. And he's off. You hear the wind-up a mile away. Good times. I wish I could be bringing you a win in the first round, but... All right. What do we got here? More damage. What's happening? Oh, we did? Okay, he's floating the 2. He's got 2 more, folks. It's a needle drop. It's 3-3, the bottom of the 9th. And there it is. All right. Well, started off with a big drudgery blah blah. I think he's only afraid of counter magic. Good thing to hold these islands back, I tell you. We know they got one of these in their hand. They got the game in hand. They're just, I don't know. Hoping it. Thanks, deck. Really appreciate it. I'm just going to play this just to feign like, hey, I play lands when I get them. This is maddening. It's always when streaming, too. You can never... It's nerve-wracking things. Almost never occur when I'm playing solo. 3 mana up. Is he just going to... Yep, he's got us. All right, I already wrote the L. We're just going to jump right in and see if we can pull this out and have something relevant happen instead of what happened in that, especially that game 1. I didn't really mind game 2. But it mixed up his removal really nicely there. So got some nice fast matches today. Who knows? Maybe we'll crash burn. Maybe it's a tournament room only deck. These things do happen. All right, let's do this. All right. We got counter magic, we got bounce, and we got early creatures. We'll keep it. Seemed better. I'd rather this be an Ornithopter. I even considered playing Kobolds. If there was a, what do you call a 8 through 12 ninja that was relevant, I thought of maybe going Dimir with the life gainer and like Okiba. But again, just really wanted that ultra consistency. Early turn ninja, protect it, bounce everything, gets in its way. You see how that's worked so far? And here we go. Chromatic Star. Into Blood Fountain. Alrighty. Yeah, I was getting real cutesy with the initial design, trying to think of ways to pitch Smoke Shroud. And I'm like, why don't you just cast it? Or discard it to the Circuit Hacker. I mean, there's a lot of neat little scenarios there where it just naturally happens. So I always like seeing it, I tell you. Let's do that. I always yield. Yes. I'm going to drop another one here. I want to have it 2 threats out here. I could technically sit back and I don't know. What do you guys think? Do we play that guy or do we sit behind counter magic? Honestly, they probably got a way of dealing with it. Best case scenario, I'm gonna get another threat out. I'll sit back after I've got another one out here. the cadence of the turn there. I think they're mostly about setup for like the next turn or two. And away we go. This doesn't feel too great here, but I do like this scenario. We can just rock like this and attack. I think I'll just let that hit me. EOT maybe. Yes. All right. You know what, Sweden, Pauper, Tim, I do think I remember seeing that happen once. I was cracking up. It was during one of the Olympics or something. I'm not sure what sport it was, but I was like, whoa, check that out. Thought I was seeing things. Does anybody know what's the travel time from something like oh, do I do this or do I save everything? That's quite a spell there, but I've got kind of the I think I'm gonna let this go. What's the travel time from, like, let's say Berlin to Sweden? Is it easy to make that trip across the lake or no? Alrighty, let's do a little bouncy bounce. What do they got? Counter magic, Dispel. Okay, I'll say no. And they got counter magic too. What is going on? Alright, let's go like this. Tempted, I could yeah, we could just ninjutsu the ninja, and this will be a yeah, we could attack for 5 here. Let's get crazy. So watch this, folks. We'll bring this dude back. Say yes to that. And we'll bring this dude back. Hiya! With the spell backup plan, baby. Woo! Which looks like we might need to use now. Let's get out of here. Give me my cards. If anything, it's fun. Yes. 7 days by train. 12 hours by car. Oh. Me, it's all about efficiency. What's the quickest way to do it? Well, no, I got to get out of that mindset. I got to be about, I'm supposed to be there on vacation, seeing the sights and stuff. I guess I'm just looking for advice. It would be kind of cool, if those of you that don't know. That is, the biggest chunk of my pie chart is Swedish. So if you go back about a generation or two, my grandmother was right off the boat. And plane is really fast. So all our cannon fodder we can just use for blockers as we move forward. I don't know if I want to throw the Ornithopter under the bus here. I'll take one more attack here. Gonna be really worried about makeshift munitions. It's such a good card. Alrighty, we've got a Smoke Shroud in the yard, folks. I wish we had the Dispel mana up. Yikes. The pieces are falling apart. Yowza. This is getting grim. Boom. 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 And attack for nothing. That is my way. Oh, if Blue had a way to get something back out of the yard, that would be tremendous, wouldn't it? All right, we'll throw useless here. I think we've seen 3 Galvanics. Yeah. Yeah, we'll probably realistically just stick to Europe, and because one of these years I want to get out to either Alaska or Sweden and do the ice hotel thing. I think my wife wants me to do that by myself. The old suffocation, right? Instead of, yo, boy, we're dead here. I can get him to 7. Our ninja plan fell. We had counter magic, but we had to keep up enough pressure to do stuff, so we couldn't really do too much there. At least go to 4. I don't see a way out of this. We'll roll here. Didn't lose before this. Now we haven't won. That's why we thank Chris at Carousel Games for at least giving us the option to look into the future. See what we can see. I really think I like these in this matchup. I don't know if I want to go all Hydroblast. I'll probably go like that. A lot of their stuff's going to be able to bring things. I'm going to lose that and that. What else? What else? What else? I think we're good there. Go get rid of one of these. Really want to keep my initial aggro going here. Dispel's so good in this matchup. I'm actually think I'm going to lose one of those. And another snag. Let's try this. Let's see. Curfew's always a fun time. It might be even funner for than Vapor Snag. Being able to save one of our dudes. Might be I think I'm getting a little too cutesy there. They don't really have much cannon fodder though. The loss of life might be better. Let's try this just to see what happens. Yeah. Boing. Come on, deck. Do what you've been doing for the last bit. Yeah, cannon fodder. Mulligan. Not enough firepower. That's pretty good. Cape. Oh, let's get rid of... I think we get rid of a Thopter here. Done. I mean, they know what we're up to. Maybe they'll drop an immediate you-know-what on it, but we can always Vapor Snag it. Favoring the ninja. Which ninja am I talking about? You know, honestly, I'm not much for travel. Americas are so huge and have so much stuff. I actually think I'm going to go with the hacker here. Keep up a little bit of counter magic here in the form of Vapor Snag. I know, it's a stretch. But, you know, wife sure likes it, and kids want to see the world and stuff. Not so much Aaron, but not against it. It's just when you add up the prices and stuff. Switzerland, I really, really want to see. I see some really good shots and cool things there. So that sounds pretty cool. Come on, island. All right. Well, there's that. And just going from damage here. I'll throw this out. Come on. Let's do some good stuff. Discard a card. I'll lose Vapor Snag here. Yes. Come on, give me an island. Dang it. Alright. Well, good news is we got a handful of ninjas, so if they want to go crazy like they did last time and blow them all up for a turn, we might be able to withstand it this time. Oh, Pauper Tim. Interesting. Cool. Yeah, what Pauper Tim's referring to, if you ever, for some reason, want your list showcased on the show and whatnot, all you got to do is let us know and throw your feet to the fire as far as the form of tickets go, and we're more than happy to kind of customize the whole show around it. Alrighty, well, now I'm feeling like a fool for pitching my Vapor Snag. First things first, is that really going to do too much? Not against Mer Enforcers. I'm still going to do it. Boink. Untap 2 lands. These two, please. I will cast this. I'm just going to attack in that. He's going to block here. We'll Moon Circuit the Moon Circuit. I wish we could do a little bit more. Don't think there's much else to do there. Yep. We'll go like this. Yes. Cool. Where were you last game, right? We do have technically double ninja next turn. Clean too, right? They're at 12. I'm gonna play this guy out. Let's go. Yeah, there's a lot of lines in this. Like I say, I really like it. It's a super fun list. I'll probably be playing it all weekend. Oh my goodness. There goes our chances. We're starting off 0-2. No problem with that play. Yikes. Ooh, that hurts. Let's keep some damage off. Doesn't end up costing us a turn with this sequence. We'll go from here. And here we are. Yikes. Not good. One very bad thing in the cannonade is that you technically, a lot of times when I do catch myself making misplays, it's because I didn't overextend. You can really put the pressure on, but you know it comes at a cost. That's for sure. Three, 4, 5, 6. They've got free everything. Yowza. Yeah, I could technically block here and then do that, but I think we're headed off to round 3 with no wins. This is getting grim quick. Yeah. Let's attack here. I guess we'll get in for hacker here. I do want to discard eventually, so hopefully we can get that Smoke Shroud online. Yes. Okay. We'll do here and here. And I believe the play will be block with Slither Blade, Curfew, and return the hacker, and then try for like double ninja. Wait, I can't do that because then I won't have anything to attack with. Yikes. Do we just go to 9 here and hope that he doesn't have anything? That's pretty risky. Our chances are dwindling quickly. I gotta do this now. So we'll take 9. I'm trying to play to win here, guys. If he's got a Galvanic, we're just dead. But with this scenario, we're at 3 life. And we don't have a double ninja. We just have the 1 ninja. Yep. Believe me. I think we're going to lose. And I think I'm right. It's so gross when that affinity gets rolling. 4-4, 4-4, 4-4. Give me some more. Arg. There goes our chances, mate. Unless he screws up and doesn't do the double trigger. They know. All right. I'm in a good mood despite just getting pummeled here. These are always the most embarrassing kind of outings. But I wanted to throw it to a league to see what's going on. There hasn't been one win yet. Maybe I should have stuck to the tournament run with this one. Doesn't seem to lose there. In the deck's defense, though, I did play Affinity twice prior, and that's actually why I brought it, because I was like, wow, this is really holding up against it. But maybe that was an anomaly. Starting to feel that way. Thusly. If we could just get a few more ninjas. Like I said, I did a deep ninja search. I know them all. Got the one that makes the little 1/1s too. That's pretty cool. Might be relevant there. We'll see. We'll see. Bounce for days. Now I'm starting to. This is when you start second guessing your design, right? It's like win, 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 win. Play a league, lose, 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 lose. In our defense, we never saw Witness Protection show up. That would have been nice to turn those into 1/1s that can be blocked all day long by our little relevant team of jump starters here. In theory, lots of theories. Maybe we move these main. Who knows? I don't want blocking to happen. Problem with this being that it can die to everything unless Smoke Shroud shows up. That'd be some cool artwork, though. And being a fan of the 80s, who doesn't want to play with ninjas and smoke bombs, right? Good times. It's going to be a fast, bloody stream, I tell you. Alrighty. Let's see if we can turn this ship around. We could still go even. I'm grateful to Carousel Games for a few of these, many reasons why, but, you know, we've had a success or two, and we definitely had a loss or two as far as when we throw our feet to the fire and see what happens, but there comes a stage, just like a little bird out of the nest, where you're like, I think this can fly, and sometimes the bird falls to its death. And that looks to be me today. And these guys are killing it. I remember, guys, when I used to grind all the time, I think the highest I ever got was probably about 18 on these little lists. I was never one of the top. But back then, you know, lower 20s was like unheard of. Like people would always like, oh my God, so-and-so. But now it's like, Jesus, people just defining grind. Hats off. That's tough. You get a deck you love, though. It's good times. Until everybody else starts loving it. And it's just like, eh. But yeah, Withdraw is a pretty sweet little card. I dig it. But in reality, it does seem like we might need a few more critters. I think I'm gonna try that. What is that one called that makes the 1/1s? I was dorking around with it, but I think maybe in a 2 spot that might be relevant instead of the Withdraw. I'm not sure. Ninja Illusion guy. I wish I had my notes because there was a reason why I didn't have it in there. But it does seem to be painfully relevant as far as these last 2 games go. So, wow, thank you, Captain, for that. Tevis, I appreciate it. Mistblade's the one that bounces it, I think. Is it? Oh, nope, you're right. Moonblade. I was right. Whenever it deals combat damage to player, create a 1/1. Yeah. So last time we played that, I was playing the Illusions list with foil and returning islands and countering stuff. So who knows? Maybe it's this might be better in a Evolve shell, right? The Illusions list that I like to play every once in a while. It's a fan favorite. Always fun to cast foil, discard an island and something else. I thought about playing Snapback. Gosh, this is like 2 failures in a row here. Snapback's a pretty fun little card. Doomblade Shinobi, yes. Costing you a card, doing it at instant speed, so that's pretty fun too. Come on, it's 3rd time the charm here. What is going on? So there's a lot of rather thans that's fun to build around with decks like this. I don't know what is going on with these opponents not showing here. Rather than. Rather. Yeah. All these rather thans. Okay. 3rd time it failed. Compelling shows, right? Well, while we're waiting, I guess we'll go with the, I forgot to set this to Pauper, didn't I? Darn it. One of my favorites that I never quite get up to playing with, Thunderclap. I like that one a lot. One of my favorite things to do, though, is look for rather than. But yeah, foil's a really interesting card. I really dig it. You can go with the Fathom Seer angle or pitch stuff if you don't need more than like 3 or 4 lands. But problem with that in this strategy is we're usually cycling through our lands with a unused Moon Circuit Hacker there. So what's going on with the league here? Jeez. All right. Let's I have priority. Well, it hasn't been working. My goodness. We'll keep our... Oh, there we go. Let's see. Maybe we have to join like within a second. Maybe that's the key. Come on. Let's go. Any day now. Good grief. All right, I'm going to quit out of this and then try it again because for some reason this almost seems to be bugged. It says 4 failed joins in a row, and it's not on us. That one we joined right away. So much for priority. I think that means you're at the end of the line. Cancel. Start again. Play. Let's go. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, so we got PauperRBust, obviously. Spinning Darkness. Considered this. That's another nice rather than. All right. MTTO. Lots and lots of good free spells. Remember when these were played? I do. Rather than, rather than, rather than, rather than, rather than. Ooh, there's all kinds of them. See how many good cards say rather than? Little Fight used to get so mad when I'd bring this up. He's like, don't tell people that. They're going to find out sooner or later. It's a very good word to... I'm still convinced this might find a home in the very far future. There's some mechanic that you can just keep getting value out of for recasting or maybe sacrificing an art or an enchantment or something. I think that would be kind of cool. Wow. Not how I wanted the show to go today. Double loss, and now we're just dragging our feet waiting for something to happen. So, yeah. Full stronger. Thank you, Ayokara. I appreciate it. Although today's gaming outing is sure not helping my case, is it? Feet to the fire. That's what I say. Yeah, we all know that from my white infect days. I'm still in those days. All right, we got a person here. Yes. We've got nothing. We're going to mulligan this. Another nothing. This is feeling like the first round. We're going to mulligan that. We'll be stuck on this. We'll keep it. Hopefully you just walk into a ninja. Not likely. Keep. Hey, I got a Dispel. I got that. This is really represents our only offense, but I do have to lose it for that. I guess we'll just pull like this. Done. To have a time machine. Come on, let's just top deck a Deep Hours here. You know, Ayukara, I have one in the making. I just don't know if it's streamable because that is a very long in the tooth deck. I might give it a go though. But judging on how this outing's going, a plane. All right. Do we do it now? Do we do it later? We'll rock now. Keep them off. Might get a ninja. Worst case scenario, I can sit back and counter it. Maybe they're stuck on one. God, this is bad. 2 cards. We're the ones supposed to be drawing cards. Yeah, I definitely need 2 of those. My sample size just wasn't big enough, I think, is the problem. I'll counter that. Let's save our bounce for something else. Trying to maximize our mana. All right, there we go. I'm going to counter that because Smoke Shrouds, there's only 3 more of these. Let's go, come on. Let's go. Always yes, always yield. Unless we have 1 card left in our library, then we'll be really screwed. And now I got some removal. Technically. Now, does he have the counter backup? He's already seen a Vapor Snag. Let's stop these shenanigans from going down. Boop. Nice little 2.5 for 1 there. If you add in the life, maybe it's 2 3/4 for 1. Come on, can we just get a ninja? Just. All right, we've got an unblocker. Might be relevant. Against aggro lists, a lot of times, once you get the Shroud online, you can just kind of race them and use your early guys later for blocking. Hey, that feels good. Maybe the whole secret is just a mulligan. Never mind. Remember game 1, burn 1? That was horrible. This host is full of crap. I'm just going to counter here. No soup for you. He's probably got ways to protect it from bounce. I'm just trying to lock him up here. Let's keep drawing cards. Come on now. Let's go. Okay, I like the snap because we can snap our own ninja back. I'm going to keep the island back. And no soup for you. That is right. This is why at first case I was like, yeah, I got to run Ginger Brute. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to be paying that mana. It's for counter magic and for sitting back. So Slither Blade got the blessing of my youngest too when I was going over notes with the deck. Feeling a little bit better. Things are looking up. Let's just keep drawing cards and hoping we can get there. The old Counterspell magic. Who would have thought mulligan to 4 and we might be able to pull this one off. Helps when we're drawing all the more cards. So if you're new to Pauper and stuff, this is a scenario too where you can always snap your own ninja, go in with the blade, go for, hey, it's a weird rare symbol with a W. I'm so used to the other kind at this point. Heroic. Gotta keep my attitude up, man. We can still pull this off. Woo! Curfew is going to really shine here. Except for those damn tokens, but we'll get to those when we can. I think I'm going to leave this in. I really like Snap. I'm going to lose Vapor Snag. And I think I'm going to lose 2 Dispel. I think I might want to bring in a Gut Shot. Echoing Truth might be nice. I think 2 Gut Shot might feel pretty good. Maybe 3. Who knows? Let's make it 3. So the reason you might be wondering, I'm usually such a stalwart on a Gut Shot technology in my sideboard. Ornithopter and Smoke Shroud in existence, making this like a 1/4 against fairies and stuff. It's not the worst. So I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, let's go. See, I already know what did we learn today. I think we need, even though I didn't, the Moonblade Shinobis didn't pass the grade in initial check, I think I just have to treat it as a, something tells me to keep this hand. Something's been telling me something all day and we haven't won yet, so maybe I shouldn't. Just knowing what we're up against, I'm going to ship it back. Oh, mulligan. We'll keep this one. I really want a lot of this stuff, but I'll throw back the Walker. Yeah, I really want this to hit. Done. And yeah, here we go. They probably got a bunch of like pro blue stuff, and then we'll drop Curfew and laugh all the way to the bank. In theory. Alrighty. Rock here. Cast. Careful not to click on Curfew. And we'll go like that. Problem is those damn little tokens. One of those hits, I will sacrifice tempo for it. That's fine. Yeah, we can take the damage. All right. That's no joke. It is tons of great Pauper content, huh, MTG bot? Yeah. Come on, let's go. Whoosh. Anything but that token generator. I don't want to see that. Hey, that's got fun. All right. More babes for the party. Already in round 3? Not even an hour in. What is going on? Oh, we like this play a lot. You stay protected from blue. Oh, you want? You came with your tech. Now I've got mine. Oh, it's an embarrassment of riches, folks. Let's just do this right now. Boink. Play it. Attack. I think we're just going to sit back on Counterspell here. should say in the video for YouTube. Just fast forward to round 3. And just got the blues. Oh, man. He should have saved that line for Pauper Tim. At this stage, I don't even think that's worth a counter. I want to counter the flyer. Ninja's got the blues. Boom, boom, boom. Certainly. Let's go. Just popping by to say hi. Murphy Black in the house. We'll catch the full video later. Fast forward to round 3. Spoiler alert. It didn't start so good. Maybe it'll end better. I hope so. All right. Don't want to get too reckless with our curfews, but feeling pretty good here. What do you say? We counter it this time? Nah. We'll wait for him to overextend again. We've got a flying ninja. We'll be all right. Hey, there's that too. Attack. Believe me, I always thought like, oh, 1 or 2 smoke shrouds will be enough. It's like, no, man, you want all of them in this kind of build. So again, you get in that scenario where you can go for the kill, you cast smoke shroud, they counter. It's like, all right, well, it's going to definitely be coming back. It's just very unremarkable with Mistblade Shinobi, not Moonblade, but Mistblade. When you got a 2/2 flyer, everything it with flying kind of can block or kill it. And I don't know. I just didn't seem like it was really getting there for me. All right, I'm going to feign like this is all we've got. Maybe make him overextend a little bit here. Encourage the pile up. It's like, okay, okay. Maybe he's got mana tithe, but we got the mana for it. I just really want an overextension here. Because that suggests that, you know, our curfews are all done, so. Okay, you're protected from blue, but not artifacts. Sorry, Governor. I got it again. This might cause a concession here. This is a pretty depressing move here. Okay. All right. We finally win one. All we got to do is win out. That being said, I'm going to go use the facilities and be right back after we visit Conan O'Brien and some cool coffee table books from a while back. I'm going to jump around here. Be right back.
I love looking through the bargain bin to see the coffee table books that nobody else bought.
Right.
The ones that were real duds that went nowhere.
Right.
Okay? We've collected the biggest stinkers from the holidays. These ones just didn't sell. You might see why when we start to show them. And we thought we'd share them with you right now, and I think you're going to enjoy them. For example, here's one. Didn't sell at all. It's called Butterflies That Sold Out. These are butterflies.
Oh, dude.
Dude, why? And look at this. Look at this one right here. A beautiful monarch, but no.
That's actually kind of pretty.
It actually is pretty. And then down here we got this guy. That's just why? Here's one. Shopping mall Santas without the beards or Santa outfits. This is them back in civilian life. It's just somehow not the same.
Yeah.
And there's this guy down here. Hey, he looks familiar.
Hey.
I know that guy. All right, self-parking cars are a big story at this year's Consumer Electronics Show. Cars that can just park themselves.
Yep.
Look at this one. Self-parking cars that are assholes.
Oh, my God.
Look at that thing.
Nettles, they're the worst. Itching, stinging, nefarious nature nastiness. Like vastwood vines, they constantly irritate your skin. Once infected, you'll see them everywhere. But now, the Sentinel has you covered. A healing, Simic lotion for skin and hands. Hands that feel, hands that hold, create, and remember. Sentinel's Hand Cream, the Sentinel for your skin.
And we're back. Hopefully, we keep our winning ways going. Ah, yes, title bore. The old tap and such. That's where we were. We were looking at rather than spells. Okay. I sure wish Conan O'Brien was still on the air. And listen to his podcast every once in a while. Pretty good. But nothing like his old skits and stuff. Very, very, very cool. Actually, seen him a few times on the lot. Okay. 1.5 times. Saw Drew Barrymore. Saw LL Cool J, like in the last month or two. Lots of things being filmed in that area. I am in a queue, by the way. This is a. If we were winning more, we would have a quicker opponents. I'm not quite sure. But hey, let's make some changes while we're even here. So if I go with a ninja, pop. Gotta make sure I keep it in. Little creature cap. Okay, so yeah, we've got. Oops, here we go. Donk. Oh, thanks. They join and then they quit. How's that work? And we've seen where this goes. I'm gonna start again. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but it feels like it was one. So we got this one. This one's not needed. So this is the card in question for 3 mana. We could be doing that. It's only good though with I guess it does do some pretty good damage there, and I'm assuming that obviously with Smoke Shroud on it, it would be pretty awesome. This is kind of redundant, right? In a deck like this, where we're going to cast Smoke Shroud on it anyway. Be like, it can't be blocked. It's like, nor does it want to be. And then this is the card I was running 2 of for a while there. Just looks really good, but there were so many game scenarios where I'm like, this is clunky. I'd rather it just be another spell that can bounce. It's really trying to get to that 10 sweet spot, right? We've got the Vapor Snag, the withdrawals, and the snaps. Just to really, really get there. Come on. Can people join, or do they just jump in and out of leagues here? I'm not quite sure how this works. All right, let's go. 1 and 2. Let's see if we can pull off a 3 straights and go from there. Ha. Yeah, that just feels, to power up those Ornithopters and stuff. I really don't want to go into black. I mean, ideally, if I could just choose, I would be like, hey, check this out. We're going to have a lifelink flying, 4 3s in the air. But I think that would hinder the initial when the deck wins and why it wins is that those jump starts. We're going to mulligan this. Well, that's an easy mulligan, isn't it? No lands. Triple Dispel. Mulligan. I guess we'll keep this. It's not pretty, but we do have double counter magic. We'll say done. I don't mind hard casting a hacker. Don't like it. This I'm afraid of. Okay. Before today, the only time I had lost was to Stompy, and it was brutal. Closer than I thought, actually. I'm lying. It's definitely sweet. I'm not going to argue that. It's just what it takes to get you there in the sacrifice early. I think a lot of games could have been won. All right. Oh, we're snapping the hell out of that. Or do we just Vapor Snag it now? I think we'll save that for later. Get maximum value here. Do I wait on the hacker? It's not that much damage. But the odds of this getting through are just almost 0 against what we're facing here. So I'm just going to do it now. One of my favorite guilty pleasure movies, I know I've mentioned it before, Hudson Hawk. There's this one scene when they're storming the castle at the end of the movie, and he's like, okay, we're going to go on 3, 2, and he's like, why not just go now? I always love that line. That's how I felt about Snap just then. Why not just Snap now? Bluff like you got them. If we're going to lose to elves, that's okay. I don't want it to be white bordered elves. Ugh. 7th edition. What a scourge. All right. If anything is warrantable, it's that or the life gainer. We got it. They're at 3 cards. We're at 3 cards. I didn't notice that they had a hand similar to ours. Okay. They have to have more ninjas than that. Come on. All right. Let's power this out. If we make a mistake, we can bounce whatever slips through. And in the chance that they're just sitting on lead the stampedes and stuff, got to try this out here. Yeah, and Chimpskey, thanks for enlightening me to that. I appreciate it, my friend. Alrighty, we'll do the old bounce-a-rooney here. Might as well do it now. Get in with our ninja. Make sure to not play land if we draw one. Alright, well, we can ditch that. If we... What are we going to get? What are we going to get? Yes, yes. Ooh, that's pretty. Especially against this list. We can snap and counter. Okay, we got to get rid of that. All right. Pedro Struck, thanks for joining us. 1 and 2, unfortunately. Had probably the worst beginning you could possibly have as far as draws go. Feels like the ship's riding a little bit, but that would be a bounce target, I tell ya. I'm actually going to counter this one because I'll tell you why in a sec. I think he's going to use the extra 2. Come on, use that elf. Damn it. And life. Too many targets. Too many targets. We got a lot of bounce, but not enough in this scenario. Tell you, I'm tempted to bounce the Atlanta War elves. I'm going to try this. I'm going to bounce the elves. I'm going to undo this, and I'm going to offer the trade. Let's go. That's how blue has removal, baby. Woo! I got no game against that, so fine with that. I got him at 17. We're drawing super dead. We need Deep Hours followed by Shroud. Come on. Can't we just get lucky? Here comes the breeding pit of elves. Hey, thank you for listening, Deck. I like when that little symbiotic relationship happens. All right, here we go. Lucksack continues. Let's do this and this. Okay. We'll play this. Curfew's not going to have any good calls here. Come on, Sky Shroud. No life. Maybe we can block forever. Remember my theory at the top of the show? Trying an experiment without ponder or preordain. We are about to hear a sound effect that goes squish, and it's the sound of me getting run over by elves in the near future. Oh, shout out to PauperRBust too. It's you probably don't know about PauperRBust yet, but if their plan goes accordingly, in about, I would guesstimate about a year, it's probably going to upend MTG Goldfish and all the Who's at Home. It really, right now it's in its baby stages, but it's in my estimation, it's going to be kind of like the Google of MTG Pauper. Linking every single deck list, every single article, every single anything, all in one spot. Like I said, it's in its infancy now, but I talked to the owners, had a really cool Zoom meeting with them about 2 or 3 weeks back, and really exciting stuff. But very ambitious. Been there. I remember when I started Propaganda, I was just like, oh boy. Oh, cool, Shiraz. Share it if you can. I don't know if I've heard about that. I thought I got some email about, Magic's birthday party or whatever being 20 years old, or MTG Online anyway. And I was like, oh, cool, free tournaments. And I was just like, no such thing. Okay, that's right when I wanted you to show up, baby. Woo! Let's go. Right when I need you. I don't think it's enough, though. That's right. When I started MTGO, I remember I worked at CBS, which I do again. Funny how life goes in circles, right? But it was really slow back then, and that was back when we would record to tapes. That's how long ago 20 years ago was, for all these quick times and everything. And to save money, the management always wanted you to black tapes, but it would take up my machine's entire time. And so I had MTG loaded onto a just an old rink-a-dink PC, and I would just trade all day long, and while I was blacking tapes. And that's the strange beginnings. How it all went down. I've even thought of Unstable Mutation to kind of speed things up a bit. Turn on Ornithopters and such. You know, I've designed Blue Robot, and then we've got, this is kind of like a simplified version of like a Brute Squad sort of style and stuff. I just love those zero cost and things, and gonna have a breakout one of these days. Maybe I'm closer than I think. I don't know. I think Slither Blade's definitely there. Yeah, I think those Moonblade Shinobis are really going to be needed in the place of withdraw, whatever. So glad I traded that for that Well-Wisher. And I'm so glad people don't like to play Essence Warden. It's free. Oh boy. Boing. Gonna definitely bring an Echoing Truth here. Both for the tokens, if it happens, but also for Spider Silk Armor, because that can be a thing. Ha! It's funny how far Blood Fountains come. You know, it's, look at when Affinity goes off the chart, and if you can answer it, that's what resets it, and it's just so debilitating. It's like, okay, I'll offer up these 6 creatures in exchange for a trading, and then it's like ding 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 ding, and then Blood Fountain, boom, army's back. All right, let me start right clicking here, otherwise it's going to take quite a while. Always yield. Well, looks like we're dead next turn, that's for sure. Uh-oh. Yeah, we can't win now. I know it seems premature, but believe me, that's an out. Don't like life gaining. So we got to go kind of all in here. These are going to come in. And these are going to come in. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 7 cards. Withdraw might actually be relevant. I really like Snap. I never like to lose Snap because of just the double play. Dispel, I'm going to get rid of all of you. Buy 1 snag here. Smoke Shroud really needs to show up. I got to be patient with this in case they do have the Spider Silk option. Yeah. Curfew's going to be totally dead in the water. You know what? Let's maximize our options here with that. But what would we lose? What would we lose? Never mind. Yeah. I really want to keep my opening hand as explosive as possible on them Chimpskey, especially on the play. Why couldn't there be a ninja in this? Mulligan. Keep. It's a nice mulligan there, at least, you know. We've got a Slither Blade. We've got a Moon Circuit Hacker who's going to have some Smoke Shrouds behind him. Not the worst. Hey, wow. When does that happen to elves, huh? What on earth? Oh, is he waiting for a This feels like he's got Vanguard in hand and he wants to just maximize it, even though he's seen a bunch of bounce. But who knows? What do I know? In a scenario like this, well, not this. If you're playing this later and you want to sleeve this up, I highly suggest you do. It's very fun. But you can Smoke Shroud like an Ornithopter, attack with it, trip it, boom, it comes back instantly. You never have to pay for it again. It's good times. Does that make any sense? All right, let's play slow. Slow and low. Just because it rhymes. Here we go. I'm going to turn this back. We will do this. Yes. Ooh, draw nice here. All right. We'll act defenseless. Probably keep that island in our hand until we've got better cannon fodder to get rid of. Depending on what we draw, though. I'm going to let that live. I really got to be careful of not getting overzealous with my removal here. All right. We like that, but I'd rather discard it. Do this here. Just going to tech now for 4. Yes. Well, things are looking up. I guess we get rid of the Walker. Could block with it, but pretty unlikely in this scenario here. Want to make that a legitimate business person? Yeah, I get what you're saying, Chimpskey. Just the 20 or so times I've played this list, boy, a few times I've done that, I've really regretted it. Now, is that worth killing? Is it worth killing over? We have plenty of bounce. I think we'll use this later and we'll turn this into a legitimate business person. What do you guys think? Don't have to do it now. I can wait. But that does really focus this on just life gain. I mean, we still got another bounce, so we're looking like we can win this race. What is this new devilry? Yeah, that's got to go immediately. Bye-bye. Okay, we just keep drawing more and more answers. Everybody have some fun looking at this. He's a legitimate business person. Take a screen grab of that. Oh no, it's still a 4-4. I made that mistake in the past. I'm an idiot. That's right. It keeps its counters. I'm a dummy. Thank you, Chimpskey. Fortunately, my stupidity got to me before your comment did. Yes. Can we race? I don't know. I think we get rid of the blade here. I forgot those counters stick around. All right. Well, I'll just take a hit and then maybe wait and see on the... I only got 2 cards. I could take 4. We're drawing lots of cards. Maybe I should have played the discarded the witness. That's tough to say. We're already at even life. What's going on? Darby a ranger. Time to keep back our Slither Blade for blocks, or to at least prevent the swarm mentality so that those priests don't want to attack us. Is there anything worth doing here? Really want to play discipline with that. Yeah, I need to wait. Let's wait. Okay, well, we'll discard that. Or put him on a 2-turn clock, but are we dead? Assume they can drop 2. That would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Man, that's costly. Ooh, wow, that's a 2-turn clock, depending on what they do. And if I didn't do that misplay, it would be fine. I think I'm just going to attack here. All right, I'm just going to attack here. This is definitely an echoing truth turn on that dang thing, but sure, we'll get rid of that. Next turn, we should have them. We'll see. This is a scary sequence here. Really don't want to see a warden. That would make my decision tree very scary. Coming in for 4, eh? I think I just take it. I don't want to, but I can't let a spider silk armor hit. If I can get counter magic, then I can get a little more reckless with that, but okay. I need to turn that into a legitimate business person. That'll work, I think. God, I'm so shell-shocked over the misplays here. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Let's do this now. Slow my roll here a little bit. Let's throw that on here. We'll attack like this. And we'll get him for 6. Thanks to our little ninja shroudy. Do you want to do this? Yes. Smack. Yes. Discard a card. Oh, this is rough. I want to keep Ornithopter back, right? Draw a card. Yes. Okay. And well, I'd love to pull off one game win against an alpha or a green-based deck. All right. That was nerve-wracking. Game 3. We can still 3-2. I know I've been kind of doom and gloom on myself, but stranger things have happened. Withdraw. Kind of felt like I was missing that card. They do have so much mana, though, so they're always going to be able to pay the 1. I think I'm guilty of a little cutesiness here. I don't know. There's some times when that thing just is a backbreaker. It's so good. I think we're boarded here. Counterspells be nice for you to show up. This is how my day's been going. Like, this worked yesterday. Shouldn't have this much fun when your record is a 1-2. But that's why I love the game so much. Enough of these hands here. Slither Blade, you're not that good here. Mulligan. Keep. Now, these are the kind of hands I was getting for the last 24 hours, minus the last hour. Just an innocent little 0 drop right into some ninja goodness. Keep. I've got a lot of ninja goodness. Just wondering if we got too much. Moon Circuit. You're my turn 1, baby. Am I really going to get rid of 1 ninja? I am. Done. What a weird sequence that was. All right, let's go. I got a witness protection that is not going to go on a Vanguard. If I'm being honest, and I hope I always am, especially with my lovely Pauper family here, I think I've done that twice. It might not have been on the stream, but I will admit to being dumb twice. Actually, many more times than that, but I hope no one's counting. Forgot we're on the draw, so I should have got rid of Moon Circuit. I thought I had a turn 1 sequence. Instead, it's this. Alrighty. Well, this does not belong there, so we will play honest, whatever that means. I'm gonna get in with the. You know what? I'm gonna actually still go with the hacker here. Let's go. Early on, I might even be able to trade with this. So let's do this. Pull in here. Okay. Yep. And then we will drop 2 creatures. Something even elves might be a little, what do you call that? Jealous of. Oh, yeah. Vanguard loses its ability. Learning all kinds of things. Too late. The Cliffs of Insanity. All right. Definitely doing it on that. Come on over. I will offer a trade here. Not a problem before I do that. Those shenanigans. I could just do that. That's a lot of fun. Let's make him redo his scenario here. Boop. Boop. I think I'm just going to gamble on that being blockable in the future. Attack. Bring back this. Bring back this. Ninja Bounce House. Good old times. Yes. Yes. Let's draw options, shall we? Cast. We've got lots of food for Mr. Moon Circuit. I'm just so eager to make things a legitimate business person. I have a sickness. I need help. Alrighty. Okay. I really need to draw some answers here. Moon Circuit's dead in the water. Not fun. Alrighty, let's attack for 3 and hope we draw something meaty. What am I doing? I thought that had... Oh my god. There's a super punt. I was just saying Smoke Shroud and oops. Now I'm going blind. Yikes. Losing the plot, yeah. Well, if I needed more things to go wrong, that was pretty bad. But that's on me, not the deck. All right, Witness Protection, step right up. Considering blocking with that hacker, but probably better to just bounce it and try to get in there. That was strange. I was thinking so much of I don't want to cast blame, but I was reading that Olmog Crusher with Smoke Shroud, and I'm like, yeah. And I'm just like, yeah, I got flyers, and thinking it was last game combined with that comment, and reading too much and not focused, and crunch. We silver platter up a probably an L. Or I do. That was terrible. Reminds me of the time I hypnotized Littlefy remotely online. He was trying to play Prismatic Strands in a deck for one of the first times. He was not much of a white player. And, ooh, that ain't good. And anyway, he, I started getting him talking, and I know I've told this before, but that's a strange choice. But anyway, he was going on and on about stuff, and I kept bringing up the wrong color over and over and over again, and then finally I think I attacked with like all red, and I'd mentioned green with envy, green with this, green with that, and he actually called green, and I was like, yeah, and he didn't have a white creature. Flash it back. I had never done that before in my life. This is strange. Our opponent's just letting us up for error. I guess we at least have a blocker here. Oh, come on, list. Do something. All right. keep you out of range there. I mean, we're dead regardless. Like a legitimate business person. Man, that's a trippy looking old school colors galore, right? I'll play this. I think we're off to 1/3 land, and it's my fault. You know, if we did have a ninja, though, let's be a little sympathetic. I would just have an unblocked Ninja of the Deep Hours back right now. I mean, it's much better than in the graveyard, because I can always bounce it and swing with Ornithopter or the Slither Blade, but what I'm trying to say is I think this game was lost anyway. Like I said, I'm happy we got a W last round. I mean, last game up against this. We won the last round, but they are really going for the long game here. I would just be smashing face, winning 2 turns. Might be afraid of bounce and wants to just keep things honest. I don't know. Nim's fault. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, just blame me. That'll improve your play. I'll go with that. No, it's just this perfect storm. That's why it reminded me of that story with Little Fight where, you know, I was just thinking of last game. I'm like, yeah, it was cool. And then I read the Shroud and I'm just like, I'm just going to attack. What are you going to do? And it's like, oops. In my defense, Ninja of the Deep Hours is a blue card and so is Smoke Shroud. Oh, I kidding. There's no defense for what I did. It's atrocious. I even thought of playing like 10 islands, 8 swamps, and just trying to go pure, like if you get it, you get it with speed and stuff. Just ultra, I guess you could go with Ash Barrens too, but don't want to start inviting too much of those shenanigans. Come on over. Now, do you want to kill the Thopter or not? 2, 4, 5, 11, 12, 13. I'm almost dead if I don't block here, huh? Dead if I do, dead if I don't. I mean, gets us regardless. We'll prevent the one that we can prevent. How about if it just attacked with the Well-Wisher there, huh? Crunch. We still go down in flames. Dang it. Ninja. Ninjutsu. I rewatched some of those old 80s ninja movies about a year or two back. Oh, man. I guess I wasn't fully... Oh, boy. All right. We'll wrap this up with an L there. We beat Heroic. We're off to the last round. Let's hope our opponent shows up faster here, but best we can hope for now is 2-3. Dead money, as they say in poker. I had a poker hat that said that for a while. When they say when you look around the table and you can't spot the worst player, it's you. That's me today. Attacking with Ninja, with Amnesia. Ninjas have Amnesia, I guess. That dude's pretty ripped. Let's go. Already in the last round. It's a quick stream. It's like a Band-Aid, right? The show's so painful, I ripped it off really fast. And thank you to Chris at Carousel Games for at least offering the option of the outing here. Yeah, I've seen better, but we'll keep. Maybe I should make it Kobold Ninja. That 3 toughness is so relevant so many times. In case they deal with one, we got another one coming through. I do love being sponsored like that because I can get reckless and we see what can happen. But it is nice to have that option where you're just like, because, you know, every once in a while, about 1 in 5, you get it right and you're like, holy crap, there's really some teeth to this. Anybody make any strides with that graph deck that almost got us last week? And we went undefeated technically last week, but that wasn't a league, so don't quite count, does it? Attack with both. Bring out the ninja. Say yes to this. Yes to this. In our Pauper Sunday, only about 6 showed up, and we just the tournament didn't fire, but we ended up playing just kind of round casually. Someone beat my deck yesterday with a version of it. Nice. I'll read it like you wrote it. Someone beat my yesterday. It's like we're talking. Speaking of time travel. I got to meet the production designer for Back to the Future and War of the Worlds, and just about every single Spielberg Avatar. Main big time director and stuff. It's a nice little gallery show here in town, and nice evening. Not what I expected. Alrighty. Well, there's Withdraw making a appearance. We'll keep this out of Fairyland here. I mean, we can just block this all day long. I don't know if this is really worthy of this, but I obviously want to do that for that reason. Attack. All right, that's enough islands, please. Feigning like we have counter magic, we do not. But you can always withdraw your own ninja, attack with 2 blind walkers, and whatever one doesn't get blocked, boing! Go from there, right? Funny thing is, you have to have another target, so it can be kind of relevant here. I need options here, so I'm going to say you and you. It's weird how that rule splits it up. It's like I'm the one that decides on this scenario. I almost was able to beat my one Stompy loss yesterday. No. Get him to discard. That's the idea. Don't want to offer that trade up for ninjas. Let's get Smoke Shroud online, please. Pretty please. We'll get this out here. Why? Because they will have fairies soon, and I want there to be options. Oopsie. I'll show you how ninjas work. Yeah. Thought about playing shapeshifters too. Just gonna flood the board here. Don't want to walk into a spell stutter sprite math. Plus now it's like, what are your ninjas gonna do against 3 walkers, right? As janky as those can look, boy, they can really stop some games down with mirrors like this. Okay. We will offer the trade. And there's the goods. Let's attack. Attack, Jack. Sure. Boom, ba-da, bum, boom. Do this. Draw some more. No. Your ninja will be honest. It will be an honest ninja. Hey, that feels good. Somebody say bounce. Boy, that's a pretty island. Not my style, but that is impressive art. I'd imagine. I've only done reflection paintings a few times, and that's pretty tall order. All right, what is it? Just this is just blue fey, I think. I don't think there's any shenanigans. It's blue on blue crime, I tell ya. So obviously this comes in. Withdraw actually can be kind of relevant here, but. I think I'm going to lose 3 snags. Obviously, bouncing sprites isn't a good thing, but just about all the other parties involved can be, so make no mistake. It's not the greatest thing, but hopefully our Ornithopter show up early and often, and so does a Smoke Shroud, because I just love when they counter that, and then it just ends up coming back, and boing! Alrighty. Let me just double check here. Let's go. Funny you say that, Shiraz. There's a this proves my point. I can't remember if it's a black land that looks red or a red that looks. I think it's a black one that looks red because there's like a lantern and it's from Kamigawa. It's beautiful, but I always mess that up, thinking it's the other way around. I don't know. We're on the draw here. We've got a 1-2 punch. I'm going to keep this. We don't have the ninja on board, but I've got block, unblock, bounce, bounce, and counter. We'll keep this. I might live to regret it, but hey, that's the theme of the day, right? So much for your early ninja. That's why we love Ornithopter. Technically, the better play might actually be Ornithopter Snag. Things just got interesting. Let's do this. Not going to be able to counter that. We can counter that. Let's bring out some. We'll bring out a threat. Preordain. It's amazing to be able to put out 4 toughness on turn 1. Can do a lot better with this list if you get optimal draws, but whoa, they preordained and they missed. That's brutal. All right. Stultified anyone? In this scenario, I'm going to snap here. I've played fairies about 3 times total with this list, and it's a really good matchup so far, but the way today's going, I'm going to be guard my words. Attack, attack. Does feel like we might want to have a way to make that hurt more. I don't know if I want to go Bone Splitter. All right, we'll drop our defensive play here. I guess we'll just ride Counterspell to the win if they only got a 1 drop here. All right. Got to find an island by now, right? This stage, I'm curious. Two cards on the bottom. Our day is looking up. It's fun to stick it to fairies, right? You're just like, yeah, you gonna block the ninja? What are you doing, you Pauper? I like keeping them off the, I'm gonna do it again. Not the best target. I'm just trying to clog up their land so that they're not playing the counter game. We are. I guess we can just counter next turn. Let's see what we draw. He's got to breathe a sigh of relief we didn't attack for 0. That always bodes badly. We get an island here. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna play the blade. We got snag. Just really stultifying our opponent here. Yeah, just gut shot this EOT or Vapor Snag, it might be better. Probably got Dispel. Who knows? That's showing up, eh? Alrighty, well, we'll kill this one. And no time like the present. Let's bounce this. And lose a life too while you're at it. Sure. We don't got a moon circuit on board, so we'll just come in for 4. Those Slither Blades might be relevant. I thought of playing Sunken Seas. I think that's the card. If somebody could bring that up in chat, I'd appreciate it. All blue creatures get +1/1. But the catch is all blue creatures. And there's this thing called Red Elemental Blast and PauperRBust, and it's just a bit of a slippery slope. You can get all these blue uncounterable dudes and make your guys big and fat, but you have to pay 2 blue every upkeep. Yeah, Sunken City, that's the one. I'll let that through. Not that one. at that stage, I might have to double block the ninja here. I sense a mutagenic in the mists, but we shall see. That'll put the fear of God in ya. Decision tree, decision tree. Very good, very good. This way they can get their own ninja. They're thinking it through, folks. They got a foil? Nobody plays foil but me. All right. Well, we go 3-2. When we won big. When we lost big. Not good. Return to details. So yeah, we beat Heroic and Fae, which is the metagame, but we also lost to Affinity, Burn, and Elves, which is also the metagame. When we did, it was in kind of spectacular fashion. Deck felt a wee bit clunky. So what we're going to do here is, instead of running and hiding, I'm going to bring in this Moonblade Shinobi. I think this will give us more meat. It'll also help... I think that's better than bringing our creature count up to 22. So turn these on a little bit more, a little bit late to the party, but we are running 18 lands. A lot of times it's to power the moon circuit out. For right now, I think I'm just going to hold off on that. I believe I really like the sideboard the way it's set. Yeah, that gives us 8 bounce effects, which we can always target our own dudes, which is oftentimes the right pull. Dispel, if I was to make more room, I might be able to lose 1 Counterspell and 1 Dispel. Sometimes Counterspell can feel a little bit clogged, but man, there are some times when you can just sit behind a ninja with like Smoke Shroud and you have the game. You just got to counter the, as we just saw, the relevant spells. So I still am in absolute love with this deck. I know we went 2-3 today. Thank you again to Chris at Carousel Games for that. But that jump start you get with the Ornithopter Walker is one thing. When you think about against very relevant decks, you're able to block ninjas all day long, anything 2 or less, and then anything that flies in the air, usually buying you time. If Smoke Shroud just was flat out unblockable or something like that, it might really, really turn the corner in a list like this if you have unblockable ninjas and stuff. I think I might even try what I was talking about, at least in theory, where I could go with this. Is this the one that does it? No, that's just the big fat fatty. I think is it this one? Yeah, this one with lifelink. So if I was to go this route, you could run, I don't know if you'd even want Okiba really. Only good ones. Although, against control, that would be a backbreaker. Maybe 2 Okiba on the side, 4 of these main, and then you just add like, I don't know, 3 Ash Barrens in a swamp. It's just, you're just going to have so many games where this just kind of screws you up. Or maybe it's just the all bounce Dispel, kind of like what we did last week with Simic, right? Where the Dispel engine was kind of the main one there. Yeah, I've always loved Whisper Soak Cloak, but I really like, what's the the suit? There's a suit. There's a stealth suit. That's what it is. LTH stealth suit. I think yeah, the Narok stealth suit. Equipped creature has shroud, and you can do it at instant speed. A lot of people, this used to see some tournament play when fairies was going crazy, and there was just blue against blue against blue, and people would try to bring these in as a nice little tech there. So I don't know if it would belong in this, but anyway, this is what I'm going to be brewing with all weekend. If you see me online, I will be playing this. I have a lot of fun with it. But for right now, I got to go get my passport. So, lick our wounds. Again, thank you, Chris Carousel Games. Wish it was a little bit better. Would have been nice to go 3-2 and break even, but instead we went 2-3. Made the changes. I suggest you do the same. And email me at paupergun@gmail.com if you've had some success with this, or like, hey, Deluxe, I think you might have done this wrong, because it's not like I went 5-0 and I'm sitting on some ivory tower here. I'm very happy to hear what you might have to say here. But like I said, this is another one of those fun category lists, meaning I think it's a very serious list, but I also think if you're kind of down on your luck or you're just like, I don't know what to play, sleeve this up. It's a lot of fun. Just some crazy tempo turns and things like that. So a little bit of a shorter show today, but coming in just under the 2-hour mark. But thanks again for joining me, everybody. We're going to go out with a nice little piece I cut a while back with the little moment on Pauper. And we'll be back next week. I don't know if we'll play a league or not. We might not. Who knows? We'll see you then on Propaganda. Adios, everybody.